started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Now a look at Memphis' starting group. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with Pippen. And it's Edey in at the center position. And for the in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 slot. And both teams look to move the ball around, stand to create more offense.
Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Butler against Jackson. Green. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Podziemski. He hits both from the stripe. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Back to Curry. The layup missed.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Podziemski, defended by Pippen. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And there's the block, just stops it cold and takes possession. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. Moody the pass to Green. Shoots. Podziemski's shot is good.
This is what separates Green from most bigs, a point forward who excels at passing.
Curry against Morant. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. That's good from Morant. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, the word dynamic really only scratches the surface with Ja Morant. The way he moves, his speed, it's all just on another level.
Now, here's Moody. Still without a basket. Green with a screen for Butler. A three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it from deep.
Morant against Curry. Morant left side. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morant's got 7 points.
Well, I think Ja enjoys taunting them a little bit like this by answering their three.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Moody. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Jackson with it. Back to Morant. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Butler. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Morant with it. Now Green defending. They get it back. Here's Edey. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
The kick outside to Butler. And another three for Golden State.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 10, Luke Kennard.
Here's Morant. He has 7. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Shoots over Curry. Yes, that goes in. Morant's got 9.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there or he'll just continue to torture.
Butler against Jackson, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
The Grizzlies have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Edey, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, Morant just put so much pressure on the defense to make a choice on that pick and roll.
Butler, a screen on Morant. Curry against Morant. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Post. No good on the quick 3. Memphis leading. Kennard kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Dallas.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Jackson. From 8 feet away, he drops it in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Now here's Kennard. Scoreless thus far. Jackson finds Bane. And here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And that one drops. Edey's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 11 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Edey. And Konchar subbed in for John Morant. Inside, Hield bounce pass. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Payton throws it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Jackson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Butler against Kennard. Shots good by Butler.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And here's Kennard. No scoring in this one. Pass to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Spencer. Butler deciding where to go with it. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Jackson with the screen. Pulls up. He can't get it to go.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Payton passes to Spencer. This one for 3. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. The shot's good. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we know he can space the floor, but Jackson is still at his best in the paint.
Down low. Butler, no good. The Grizzlies shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Bane kicks to Kennard. Outside Jackson. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
Footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Warriors. They kept going to him again and again. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor for Memphis, Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's John Konchar. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Williams at the 3. Here's Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kennard.
One of the purest shooters in this league. Kennard's mechanics are perfect.
Outside Curry. Oh, good. With the triple. And for the Grizzlies, their shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Konchar, the pass. To Kennard. Now Aldama. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making... change here. Santos is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Pippen's checked in. Aldama finds Konchar. Kennard with a screen on Payton. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Payton. Up top, Curry. Defended by Pippen. Payton with the screen for Hield. Inside. And it's Payton. That time on the assist by Hield. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Jackson. Back to Pippen. It's stolen by Curry. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Baseline try. Here's Post. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. And Greg, with the play-in games last year, it is exactly what the NBA was hoping for with the 7 and 8 matchups.
It really was. In the West, you had the Lakers besting the Pelicans, and it was a great game the whole way until Zion's 4th quarter injury, which probably sealed the deal.
Outside Pippen. Kennard with a screen on Curry. Here's Pippen. Back to Kennard. Another shot to the middle. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
Hield outside. Over Kennard. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. The Western play-in game was a classic. And the 76ers against the Heat, Greg, was equally thrilling.
Kevin, the Sixers escaping with that 1-point victory. I mean, you can always count on that 7-8 matchup to have high drama.
To the paint. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Warriors have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 9-point game. Now a timeout called by Memphis. On defense, Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now, here's Kennard. D right on him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kennard's got his second basket of the night.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
Bane against Payton. Here's Podziemski. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pippen against Curry. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
Warriors leading by 5. Payton outside. Back to Curry. And it's good, 2 points. Curry's got 9 points.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Curry against Pippen. Aldama passes to Bane. It's stolen by Curry. Good! Curry, so dangerous in transition.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pippen kicks to Kennard. Back to Pippen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Curry against Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. Curry from 3.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Now, Kennard. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Left side, Jackson. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Green, the pass to Curry. Now, Podziemski. Guarded by Jackson. And they recover it. Lets it go from deep. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Aldama. Jackson is doubled. Back to Aldama. Pippen finds Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Bane, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Jackson against Payton. Inside. Post. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. Memphis moving it around. No one covering. Aldama's got it back down to within single digits for the Grizzlies.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. With some changes. Puff's jacked in, and it's John Morant in for Luke Kennard. Butler kicks to Hield. Back to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. From deep, Jimmy Butler!
And continuing to add to his offense over time, Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
Pass to Pippen. Bane with it. Now Aldama. Here's Huff, guarded by Green. 5 on the clock. Morant with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Butler. They get it back. And there's Butler with the flush.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Aldama passes to Pippen. Payne for three. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. To the paint. It's tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. It's good. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Pippen. Morant with it. 6 to shoot. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Green kicks to Hield. Outside Butler. Shoots from the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Butler's got 25 points in the game. Outside, Payne. Back to Pippen. Out to Morant. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, way too much standing around in this quarter. They should look to get it inside for more high percentage chances.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Payton, he's checked in for Golden State. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. That's good from Morant.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Payton against Payne. Here's Butler. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant passes to Jackson. And here's Pippen. Morant kicks to Jackson. Up top, Payne. Defended by Payton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
That's good from Morant. Looney's checked in for Green. Both free throws good from Morant. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Podziemski. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Warriors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Payne. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
It's tipped. Now, here's Pippen, defended by Moody. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Moran very high on that list.
For Memphis, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line to score.
Three-pointer, Butler, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Memphis Grizzlies.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. With the lead they hold in this game, Shaq, the 7th seed within reach.
Can't feel that good about it. Even if they win, they have a long road ahead of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Shaq, they can't be worried about that right now. All they could do is win tonight.
Shaq looking more at the big picture, it appears. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Warriors leading by 11. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. The Warriors have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
At the line for one,
Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with it. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Morant's got 21.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Green finds Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Pocket 6. Curry crashes inside.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Out to Morant. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Podziemski. And Pippen pulls it down.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Payne for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Bane's got 5.
And how about Desmond Bane, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
Now, here's Moody, guarded by Bane. Curry against Morant. Come on, Steph, ridiculous!
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Pippen. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. At one point, they led by 16. Podziemski finds Curry. Here's Moody. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Back to Curry. A pointer. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Throws it up high.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Green kicks to Curry. Here's Moody. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Bane looking around. Back to Morant. Outside for Pippen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Pippen's got 9.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Green with a screen for Curry. 6 to shoot. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 9. While their pass it to Green. Basket counts.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Grizzlies trail by 11. Now here's Morant. 21 points in the game. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Outside, Green. That's to Curry. A 3-ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Back to Morant. Outside Pippen. Clock at 4. Shoots over Podziemski. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Bane. Pass to Jackson. Here's Pippen. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Butler finds Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
And it's been this way all night. When Steph gets going, amazing things can happen.
Outside for Pippen. Shoots over Podziemski. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Pippen. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Butler. From downtown. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Curry against Morant. Pass to Kennard. Intercepted. Here's Podziemski. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 17. Morant passes to Kennard. Kennard setting the pick for Bane. Count it. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
Back to Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 27 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Morant against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And Bane pulls it down. Baines got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Now Podziemski. Here's Post. Now Payton. Now Podziemski. 10 points for him. He gets it in there. Payton's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Edey, Warriors with the rebound. Post has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray finds Payton. Trying to find Podziemski. Gets it to him. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, there have been very few players at 6'2" who've played above the rim like Morant.
Outside Butler, beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Butler's got 33 points.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Curry against Morant, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 27 points.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Payton from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. He lobs it up. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Pass to Post. Some nice passing by Golden State. Back to Podziemski. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Bane. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Bane with the hops.
And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for Golden State. Payton outside. Back to Curry. And it goes down 2 points. That's 29 points for Stephen Curry.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Podziemski on the wing. Here's Butler. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Warriors on top, up by 12. And we'll be back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, that's great decision-making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Kennard. Outside, Payton. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.